Hello everybody and welcome. We're checking out a brand new plane just released from DC Designs. It is the Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker. I absolutely love this plane. DC Designs has done a banger of a job on this plane. They spent a lot of time on it and it was well worth it, and I give them 100% kudos on this. They did good. There was a couple gripes I have, but they're not bad. I still recommend it. It's just little things, but this plane is great. Now, a little history behind this plane though. It was first put in service in 1984, and it was in direct response to the F-14 Tomcat and the F-15 Strike Eagle. That this plane was supposed to rival those planes because they saw those planes as a threat, so they wanted a direct response. So that's when they came out with the Su-27. Now it is powered by two Saturn AL31 Foxtrot afterburning turbo fans. Total thrust it puts out is 55,114 pounds. That is a lot of thrust. This thing is very powerful. Its top speed is like nearly, I think it was 1,555 miles an hour. And that's insane. That's Mach 2.35. At sea, that's at altitude. That's it. And its operating altitude, or its ceiling, its max ceiling this thing can do in real life is 60, I think it was 61,000 feet. So, but at sea level, they don't, it's unknown on the actual top speed. So yeah, this plane is awesome. Let's go ahead and jump in the cockpit, and we're going to check out how to start the plane, get her moving. She also has parachutes, which is very nicely rendered and modeled. I actually really like it. So let's go ahead and get inside. All right, we're inside now. I mean, this thing, even inside, looks really, really good. The canopy goes up. It looks good. I really like it. You see the weathering on the canopy. It looks really good. It is weathered. I mean, it's an old plane. It is a really old plane. So, as you can see when you look through the dials, everything is Russian. But I have figured out, if you hover over them like this, they'll tell you what they are. So let's go ahead and start her up. This is the startup procedure right here. This is how I've done it, and it's been successful. Batteries on. I've automatically turned on both engine 1 and engine 2 generators. I've also turned on these generators. I've already flipped. We'll flip on the ground power as well. And I will flip both of these to left start, right start. And then what we'll do then, engine 2 start on. And then you'll see the turbine spinning on that one side. And then I'll just come back in here and immediately hit the next one. Now we're going to go ahead and close the canopy. I have looked over here on this side, and you see fuel selector, control 0, fuel selector, control B2. I really don't know what these are. I've actually brought up the fuel screen, and even when they're at this stage, it's still taking fuel, or it's still swallowing up fuel. And I've switched these like in different modes to see if there's any difference, and I'm not seeing any difference. So I've left it as is. Now, another thing I've done is there's these power distribution 2, 4, 6. I mean, they're all of them. I have also found a bug with one of these. I've just flipped them on because I'm pretty sure these act as breakers. I mean, I'm assuming at this point. But there's only one that does not turn on. This one turns on, but the switch is not animated. I'm sure that's a bug, and I'm calling that one out. Let's see, you have your oxygen regulation or regulation. Supply off, oxygen supply 100%. We're gonna pressurize. This is your cockpit temperature knob. Now the next thing is turning on your HUD and your display. They're all under here. You have your failure sensor power on. It's going to be on now. Your nav radio on. Radio power switch on. HUD power on. HUD MFD. Search tracking system. Guidance. And then you have control weapons systems. All on. And as you can see, everything is on. Now, you are able to change your dial or your reticle up here, your HUD's display. That doesn't do anything, far as I can see. But then when you go to this one, here you have a completely different HUD. And the same down here. You can flip this switch. You'll get a HUD right there. This will turn on the background display. You can brighten it, or you can actually do the range. So you can shorten the range, lengthen the range, or you can make it brighter, darker, whichever. Let's see what else is there. I've also been messing with these. These are actually really good. I like the lighting effects that they did here. It's pretty real. It's realistic. It is based off the real life Su-27. And then you come down here. You also have your turn on pitot, sensor heater, your data links, also your if you have flight plans, or if you have want to do any type of long flights, you have your autopilot, or let's see, with the autopilot's over here. Yeah, approach off. Yeah, your autopilot's all over here. So you have also the composite active electronic countermeasures. I don't know if these actually work. I've never seen anything. I don't think they do. I think they're just there to simulate like a combat. If you wanted to do a simulated combat experience, I mean, I haven't seen any changes. Like you have your master switches. I just flip everything on just to see it. That's basically what I've been doing, is just flipping switches and see if there's anything that happens. We got full movement. Oops, didn't check those. There we go, rudder. All right, let's go ahead and take off. Now you have also down here, you can change your nose steering sensitivity to high or low. I keep mine at high. Alpha G limiter is enabled. Air intake protect. Yeah, there's a lot to this plane. There's actually a lot more than I expected, but I don't mind that one bit. It's makes it a fun plane to learn. I've actually spent probably the past well, see, I bought it by about an hour ago, and I'm spending the full hour toying around with it, trying to figure it out. But let's go ahead and go. There is another thing I noticed. So I have on my joystick, the parking brake is binded. If I hit the button for the parking brake, it'll disengage. But if I hit it again, it will not engage. This is the only plane that does that to me. I have to manually engage it. So I don't know if that's also a bug, but I do know that this is the only plane I can't lock it or engage the parking brake with my parking brake on my button on my joystick. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take her out. The audio is really good too. I love what this thing sounds like. Now, I've never actually heard an Su-27 in person, and I know that they said that they went out and acquired the actual sounding of the plane, and I love it. Now I know it's not DC Design's fault. It probably is a limitations to Microsoft Flight Sim, but I really wish these mirrors worked. But I'm pretty sure that is a limitation of Microsoft Flight Sim, not on DC Designs. Now this is where we're going to go into gripe mode for one split second when we take off. The afterburner modeling, I'm not a really big fan of. I've seen planes with much better afterburners than this right here. Like the F-35, that's afterburners look really good. There's what other ones was. There's a couple others. I just the one that comes to mind is the F-14 and F-35 both have really good afterburner modeling. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna hold the brake. I'm gonna get real close. That discoloration like that, I just don't really, not a big fan of it. But that's just gripe. That's just a small gripe. It's not a big deal. I can live with it. That's just me though. I have a high tolerance. But yeah, other than that, this plane's fantastic. Gets up to speed real quick. This thing is extremely maneuverable. It is. I can do all kinds of different things. I've been trying to do the Cobra. I'm not really that great at it. So I'm yet to actually do one successfully. But like, if I just yank the stick like right now. Now we're just going straight up. Well, thought I was. This thing is extremely agile. And look at that, we're already over 7,000 feet. Very powerful plane. Fun to fly. I mean, I can do... If I didn't have wings full of armaments, probably be able to do a little bit more acrobatic type moves. I'm probably not even flying the plane like properly like they would do in real life, but I mean, it's a simulator. Do what you want to do. Now when the afterburners are like this, I don't mind that. That's fine. It's just when they first get going, it doesn't really sit well with me. Now as you can see, I didn't get the plane in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. I got it on Just Flight because of the obviously because, well, I have missiles on my wings. This plane is able to handle 10 air-to-air missiles, which is kind of crazy. I don't know of any other planes that can actually take that much in armament. It's probably why this thing has such crazy thrust. We're already supersonic. Now I almost said subsonic. Oh no, we're supersonic. Yeah, we're at 710. It's still climbing altitude and in speed. But yeah, I do recommend this plane. It's an awesome plane. And there's nothing really else quirks wise that's really bugs me. That was the only thing that really actually didn't sit well, but I'm able to deal with it. Right here you put your, I can't think about the top of my head, your squawk for your transponder. Oh, there's all kinds of different things in here that I'm looking around, been messing with. IFR or IFR, IFF. Yeah, there's a lot going on with this plane. You can see right there, you have like your airport. Yep, right there's the airport right there. I do like this. This is actually neat. We're at 20,000 feet. So let's go back to the airport and I'll show you the parachute. All right, we're coming in for our approach to see if we can get these parachutes to deploy. But if you haven't already liked the video, go ahead and hit that like video. It helps me out a lot. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button too. We have more review videos that we are going to be doing, especially with Top Mox B2 coming out. Looking very much forward to reviewing that. But let's go ahead and see if we can deploy these chutes on landing. It's kind of a challenge to get those chutes to deploy while in the air because I don't have a keybind and I haven't figured out the keybind yet. So if anyone knows what the keybind is, let me know in the chat below. And let me know in the chat below what you guys think of the plane, because I know I really like it. Not sure what I would love to hear what everyone else's thoughts are on it. Also, I have a Discord channel if anyone wants to join the Discord community. We share videos and photos and stuff like that of in sim and in real life. Let's see if we can get this landing. We stick this. Never been really good at fighter plane landings. Oh, and I floated it. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Really? There they are. Holy crap. See what I mean? I don't know what the rated speed is for the chutes. But we got them to work. It was sketchy, but we got it to work. And then they should automatically, once you get slow enough, go away like that. Let's go and park her up. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. A little tutorial / review on startups and other buttons and stuff that people may not be able to find. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And don't forget, like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good one.